Hello everyone, my name is Potluri Sriya. I am from section 20. My roll number is 21ME30050. For DIY assignment 1, I prepared a propeller. In order to make the propeller, here the steps I followed are: first, I want to prepare the wing. For preparing it, I used two very thin rectangles which are at an angle of 45 degrees. I used loft option and then I cut the part of this to make the shape of the pen. I used pad and woolen option for it. Next, I want to make this inner part. In order to make this inner part, I used sketch. This is how I sketched my inner part. Now, after that, I revolved it along the x-axis. I used revolution option and I prepared this. This is how I prepared this part. Now I want the other wings to be made. So I copy pasted this common and I got common 001 and common 002. So I got all the wings and I made all the wings to be at an angle of 90 degrees to each other. So I got all my wings ready for the propeller and the propeller is ready. I used loft, pad, woolen operation and revolution for preparing this propeller. And now this is how my whole propeller looks like. This is the isometric view. And this is my whole propeller. I want it to be meshed. This is how my mesh propeller looks like. Next, I made it into a STL file and opened it in Cura. After opening it, I want to 3D print this propeller. So for that, my printing options are: I made 0.2 millimeters, layer height is 0.2 millimeters. Ink fill density is 20%, ink fill pattern lines, printing temperature is 200 degrees centigrade, wheel plate temperature is 80 degrees centigrade, speed should be less than 60 millimeter per second, so I kept this as 50 millimeter per second. These are my printing options. Next, I want my volume of this propeller to be less than 200 into 200 millimeters. So all my exposed values are less than 200 millimeters. Now I want to slice it. The time required for slicing is 5 hours 8 minutes. This is how it 3D prints. First, the lowest layer will be 3D printed, and next the other part will be printed, and this is how the whole will be 3D printed. And the time should be less than 8 hours according to the assignment, so it is 5 hours 8 minutes.